Hello everybody, it's D1 here. In today's video, we're going to do another DC related thing today. This one, we're going to go over and do a review of the 52 DC animated series movies. I'm going to give my thoughts on what I think of them and stuff like that. Personally, I enjoyed the 52 ones. I know a lot of people didn't really like them very well compared to like some of the other ones that we had before these ones, but I really enjoyed these ones. So we're going to do a review and kind of go over what I like about them and stuff like that. And go from there. So here we go. We got the first one here, which is Justice League Flashpoint Paradox, which is the Flash movie. I really enjoyed this movie. Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie for what it was. This movie had a lot of cool things in this, and very different. It was a very different movie, and it stood out different compared to most other things. And one of the things I really enjoyed about this movie is I liked that in this movie that you had Thomas Wayne, which is the son of, Bruce Wayne's dad, as Batman instead of Bruce Wayne, which is the current Batman. I liked how they did a little kind of a switcheroo kind of thing here, which is an alternate timeline, so it was very different, and I liked how they did that. Where they had Thomas Wayne as the Batman, Bruce's mom becomes the female Joker of that timeline, which is cool, and then the Atlanteans and the Amazons went to war against one another because over the whole deal with Aquaman and Wonder Woman. Even though they was kind of married for like a shoot, I think they was married for what? I don't think they was even married long enough before they started fighting against one another. But I like so many things about this, and I thought it was very interesting that they had, Superman crash in Metropolis instead of Kansas and stuff, and the government grabs him and does all types of science experiments and stuff on him to test him, study him, figure out what he is, all that type of thing. Overall, I really enjoyed this one. I think this one has a very good story base. I really enjoyed this movie. I really enjoyed this type of Flash Justice League movie. So very good. Next one is Justice League War. I actually did not mind this movie. I thought it was pretty cool that you got to introduce quite a bit of characters. And I thought Darkseid was pretty good. Was very good in this. I think the thing about this movie that was really cool is that the different types of characters that are in this movie. You had Batman, you got Superman, you got Wonder Woman, you got Flash, you got Cyborg, Green Lantern, Shazam. I like how they had all those characters in this movie to take on a Darkseid, which is pretty cool. And tried to get Superman to form a team and stop this character, which is kind of cool. I like how each character collaborated. Even though this movie really focused a lot on more so Batman. I'm a huge Batman fan, but they really kind of focused this one more on Batman than they did anything else. Everybody else is kind of like a little bit of here, a little bit of there, kind of thing. But overall, this is actually I like it. Really enjoyed it. The next one we got here which is the second movie, which is the third movie here, and that is The Son of Batman, which I actually kind of like this movie. I thought Damian Wayne's character was very good in this, which is the son of Bruce. I think this movie here had a lot of character build, and of course there was also a lot of understanding about this movie too, because Bruce's no-kill rule versus Damian's kill rule, which he's an assassin. He was taught by the League of Assassins and how to kill, and that was pretty much what he learned how to do. What he learned, what he was supposed to do. So it was kind of very frustrating for Bruce to put a stop to while he still could. But I really enjoyed the Son of Batman movie, though. This movie was actually pretty good. Justice League, Throne of Atlantis. I really liked how they introduced Aquaman in this movie, and the rest of the crew that was in there. I like what they did with Aquaman in this. Kind of told more of his story in this movie, and I really enjoyed how they did that in here. I like how they told his story in this movie, which was really good, I think. Kind of gave him more of a story detail, and just kind of talked about the character more and all that type of stuff. So I think it was kind of cool how they had this character in here. So but overall, this actually was a very good movie. I like how they had Ocean Master as the villain in this movie, which was kind of cool. But this kind of made it. Yes, this was a Justice League film, but it almost kind of made it feel like it was an Aquaman film too. So I'm kind of glad they kind of did his character arc a little bit well with that. So overall, I enjoyed this one too. Batman vs. Robin. I really enjoyed this movie. I really enjoyed the differences in this between Bruce and his son. Damian still having, issues, with a lot of things, and, with his character and everything else. I liked how the Court of Owls made a pretty good appearance in this, which was really cool. And their whole reasoning behind everything, and their whole deal with the Wayne family, because the Vane family was in a lot of I'm not sure how the Court of Owls kind of ties into a lot of the Wayne family. I know there's a lot to talk about that. I'm gonna have to find more information on that so I can talk about that more. The other one is Batman Bad Blood. I know a lot of people did not really like this one. I actually did not mind it because it kind of collabed the Bat Family, which I'm a huge fan of the Bat Family from DC. I liked how we I liked how you had Dick Grayson take on the Batman and stuff for Bruce Wayne, which was kind of cool, and stuff. And I liked how they introduced Batwoman in this. There was a Batman movie I kind of liked that I thought I'll have to talk about that one sometime, and that one is The Mystery of the Batwoman. I realized that movie had a lot of crap to it, but I actually kind of enjoyed that one too. I know it's but I really kind of enjoyed how that character development was. I thought Kathleen's character was pretty cool, and I thought she was pretty cool as the Batwoman. But I really enjoyed how we got Batwoman in this, Batwing, and quite a bit of other characters. I really wish they would have had Batgirl in this one too. We didn't get to see her until like the end of the credit scene when the movie was over with. Was when we got to see her, and I was like, but I really wish they would have. I really wish they would have included her in this movie too, so that way she got to take part in this too. But overall, this was actually pretty good. I really enjoyed this one. Justice League versus Teen Titans. I know a lot of people did not really like this movie. And not a lot of it didn't really make hardly any sense. And overall, this movie wasn't bad, really. I just really did. I thought it was kind of cool for Damian to. One of the biggest lessons that Damian needed to learn was teamwork, and that's one of the biggest pet peeves he has. And I liked Blue Beetle and those types of characters in this movie, which I thought were really, really cool. I really liked Raven's character in this. Her character story was pretty cool. I know a lot of people. I thought it was kind of cool to have Trigon as the villain in this, which kind of gave it more of a. So I really enjoyed it for what it was. The next one is Suicide Squad: Hell to Pay. I have watched this one. I really liked this one. This one was actually pretty good. I liked who they had in here. Of course, though, it was kind of a different take, but I enjoyed it for what it was. Suicide, Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, Harley Quinn, Killer Frost, Copperhead, Bronze Tiger, Count Vertigo, and Amanda Waller. I liked Bronze Tiger in this movie. I thought his character was pretty good in this. Killer Frost was a bad character. Copperhead, that character was okay. I feel like his character was. Oh, there was some iffy that I didn't quite get with him. I feel like they didn't do much with. I feel like they didn't do hardly much with him, and that I realize he's just one of the characters in there, but I really wish one of the characters I really wish they would have put in here. I really wish they would have put either Killer Croc in here or King Shark. I think is who they really should have put in here. I think that would have been pretty cool if you had those characters in here, or one of them. But Suicide Squad I really kind of liked. Just a pretty good tale for how it is. Justice League Dark. I actually really did not mind this one. I thought Batman, John Constantine, and Zatanna were pretty good characters. With I thought it was pretty cool how they had this character in here. So overall, wasn't bad. Teen Titans, the Judge contract, which I actually really enjoyed this one. I'm kind of glad they gave Dick Grayson's Nightwing more of a character development in this. Yes, he's the main character of the team and also the movie, but I'm kind of glad they kind of made him more of the, important role person for this movie. I thought it was cool to have Deathstroke and Tara in this movie, which were the antagonists in this movie, which pretty good development for how this movie went. Next one is The Death of Superman. I actually really enjoyed this one, especially all the characters that were in this one fighting against Doomsday. I thought was probably one of the coolest battles in this movie. The battle with Superman Doomsday was really good. A lot of development on that was very fantastic. I really liked the final blow Superman did to Doomsday. I thought that was pretty good. Overall, this was very good. Had a very good side emotions to it, of course. But But this movie was pretty good, and I felt it did pretty well. This one is The Rhinestone Superman, which is part 2 of that Superman movie, which is Superman Returns, or however they adapt to call this movie. The Rhinestone Superman was actually pretty good. It was a very different film. I liked how they incorporated Steel and Superboy and the Rhine Superman character that's on there, and then you had Cyborg Superman, which was the main villain in that movie. I thought that was pretty good. One of the characters I really wish they would have put in here is I really wish they would have put Supergirl in here. I feel like that's one of the characters that was kind of missing for this movie. And I think that would have been pretty cool if they would have done something with her. So, Constantine, City of Demons. I really enjoyed John Constantine's movie here. This was a very different movie, very dark, but I really enjoyed his character in this movie. His character in Just Say Dark was pretty good too, but I like the voice actor who does him. I have watched some of Legends of Tomorrow. I've watched several other shows that are adapted with him in it. So very good, pretty good, very good character. This movie was very interesting though. I think this is probably one of the best ones to do a dark animation with, and I think this movie did pretty good job with it. So, yeah, this was pretty good. Batman Hush. This one I really liked. I liked how they did. I like how they did Catwoman in this movie and Bruce's relationship with that. I thought that was a very good interpreting that. And I like how they did. I liked how they revealed Hush and his story and everything else. I liked how Batgirl and Nightwing were in this movie too. I thought that was pretty good. Overall, this movie was actually pretty good. Very decent. I know a lot of people kind of gave this one crap because of how it was, but I actually did not mind. I think overall this movie had a pretty decent role. Anyway, I think this one was pretty good. The other ones I think they are missing is the other ones that they're missing is the other ones that they're missing are Wonder Woman Bloodlines and Justice League Apocalyptic War. I like the Wonder Woman movie. I like the Wonder Woman Bloodlines movie, which does go with that. I like how they used Medusa as like one of the villains in this movie too, other than Silver Swan, which is one of the protagonists in the movie. I liked how this movie was, and I never really watched hardly any Wonder Woman animated movies or any of her animation. I've seen her on Justice League and all those types of ones, but I don't think I've ever watched a Wonder Woman standalone animation movie before. But that one was actually pretty good. I did really enjoy her story and portrayal, and I liked Steve Trevor's character in this. So I liked how his character was in this. Overall, I really enjoyed that one too. Then Apocalyptic War, which was super sad, which was super cool, which was literally like an Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame type one, only with the DC animated version of it. I really liked what happened to everybody after they decided to go attack Darkseid. Yeah, let's go over to Darkseid and attack him for once instead of, which was a super bad idea when he watched through what they was planning to do, and they were just waiting for them to arrive, and then all of a sudden they ambushed them and then captured every single one of them. Some of them they killed off, tortured, whatever else they did with them. And it was a pretty tempting, sad, brutal movie, especially what they done with everybody. Made Superman like a power generator. They made Flash out of a power generator. Yeah, this was actually a pretty good movie. I liked I liked the characters they had in this movie, such as like Superman, Robin, Raven, John Constantine, Etrigan. Is that his name? I can't remember how they pronounce his name, but I like how they have him in this, which is the demon of the. I forgot that one character. I liked how those 5 characters were. Just a very different character development for all those characters. And I think they kind of give them more of a, different approach and stuff. And I liked how, and stuff. And then when they finally go and fight off Darkseid and stuff, all the characters that Darkseid killed, some of them he did kill off, and a lot of the members did die. Especially the Bat family, they got torn to pieces. Especially Batwoman and Batgirl. I'm pretty sure Batwoman got torn in half, and I'm pretty sure the other ones just ate Batgirl. But overall, I thought this was actually a pretty good movie. Of course, the ending was pretty good. Ending was very decent and stuff. Of course, so Flash has to go back and restart, and not just restart, but he has to go back and kind of warn about the future of that timeline, that this is going to happen, and try to prevent it from happening. So I like how they had to have him go back and do that, which you can tell he didn't really want to, but I mean, look what happened to everybody. But I think overall this was pretty good. I really enjoyed the 52 series ones. It's kind of bad they cut them all. It's kind of bad that they kind of ended that series so soon. I know a lot of people did not like them, but I actually did not mind them. But I feel like a lot of them, when they were making these, they didn't know what they was doing with them, or what characters they was wanting to do and stuff. But there was a lot of other characters, you could have made movies out of with this series. You could have done a Green Lantern one, which there wasn't a Green Lantern one in that series. You could have done a Shazam one. I think we only got to see him at least twice. I think a couple of Justice League movies. And then we got to see him come back in Apocalyptic War, which he blew himself up, sacrificed and blew himself up, took out a bunch of the bunch of Darkseid's group. I forgot the name of those creatures called. I think those are called Demigons. I think. I don't know. I really wish they would have done something with those characters, though. Green Lantern, Shazam. They could have done a Green Arrow and Black Canary movie or something. They could have they also could have done something with Dr. Fate. And Dr. Fate, and they could have done something with there's another character I'm missing. Oh yeah, Hawkgirl and Hawkman. I know those characters weren't very popular, but you could have done something with those too. And then you got Martian Manhunter that showed up in the the Death Superman movie, which was on there. They could have done something with him. I know he's not but he's kind of like Marvel's version. He's kind of like Marvel's Vision. So they could. I feel like they could have done something with him, or you could include him in another DC movie with somebody else, just to give him more character development. Overall, Batman had the most. He had the most film. He had 4 films. I feel, but those characters there, they could have made films with. And then, yeah, you could have gone and did maybe another Batman, another Wonder Woman, Superman, and probably a Flash. one to go with that, another Flash one to go in that. So I think if they would have done more thinking and looking into, I think they probably could have done some more of those, and it would have been bad. You could have done something with Nightwing. I mean, you kind of did. You kind of had a pretty good thing going. I mean, you had him. You had a pretty good character development with Bad Blood. Judd's contract was pretty good with him in it, and then you had him in Hush, which I liked him in Hush. I liked the chemistry with. I liked the chemistry with him and Catwoman in that one scene. So, I think that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Post a comment on the section below. What is your favorite DC animated movie, or the 52 series, or any of that sorts of your favorite animated film? Comment on the section below. Let me know. And if you like this, video, hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. As always, I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.